What's up and welcome back to Naptime Builder. Last video I had the problems with the oil pan and had to swap all that out, not realizing I needed to beforehand, otherwise it would have been gravy on me. But, apparently I just like to make things harder because that's usually how it goes. But when I started this, I told y'all that I'd probably make some mistakes because I ain't ever really done this before. So there you go. I didn't lie to you. So I just got home from work. I'm not gonna be out here long. I was just gonna try to go ahead and throw the exhaust pipe on that I was originally trying to in the last video until I figured out I had screwed up all them other ways. So let's see if I can throw this exhaust on before the wife and the kids get home. Alright, I got that exhaust on, and wife and kiddos are home, so daddy's going inside and take a shower. I just got off work and I got told that my wife was getting ready to go to church this morning, that check engine light was on in the grocery toter, the minivan, and she threw a code reader on it. Told me what it was, so I met at the parts store to pick up a new gas cap and a leak detection pump for a 2018 Dodge minivan GT. The GT is where I got that grocery toter, by the way. But I'm gonna go get that and try to get to the house and get this thing fixed. That way I can do some mowing before the storm comes in. Well, the goods are acquired. Now to see if I can go home and get this check engine light off and fixed and mow before the storm comes and makes my grass grow even more. Alright, here we are, and here's the grocery toter. And of course it's starting to rain, so there will be no mowing today, I guess. So hopefully we're gonna get this done anyways. There she is, our 2018. There she is. I like them simple ones like that. Hopefully this other piece is just as simple. Alright, so here's what we're looking at on the little cheap code reader here. 0456 PE and PD. And it by itself. I'm just gonna go ahead and erase those at the moment. Golly, it is hot up in her. Like coming from the guy who only 2 of his windows roll down and don't have an AC. So, alright, the gas cap's changed. And it has started raining already. And obviously the Firebird is in my little carport over. So, I'm gonna try to back this up closer to the house and get to that. Try to back it up closer to the house and get, or to the little garage here and get to that part, but I don't know. I'm getting notifications of lightning, so I don't know. I'll back it up and see. Hopefully so. Well, the storm's rolling in pretty fast and hard, and you know, the stuff I seen, it ain't in the same place. I bet that was an older minivan, an older caravan. But I ain't gonna be able to do it today. Maybe I can tackle it tomorrow if it ain't raining or something.
This is a load of barnacles.
Well, I guess this video is just gonna be a bunch of miscellaneous bullcrap because I've had a rough time here lately. But me and Abby came to pick up Tyler from school earlier, and the old Dodge there, the dadgum truck dies right in the middle of freaking the car pickup line. So, you know, people's having to go around me. Crank's great, doesn't fire off. Had to get another parent to help me push it forward in a dadgum parking spot. I swear here lately, if it ain't one thing, it's the next. So this video probably ain't gonna have anything great in it, or well, any productiveness in it, because well, I ain't had time to be productive because everything's been happening. That's about it. I think either the computer is going bad in the truck, or I got some faulty wiring or something. And honestly, I'd rather the computer just go ahead and be bad instead of me having to mess with some freaking pick out some faulty wiring and all that crap. Just be quite honest. Let's go get this truck home. Well, here she is. Finally got her home. You want to hear some more crazy crap? This right here. This is my dadgum grill. After pushing it out of the car line to pick up my kid, I shut the hood. My mom came and picked us up, thankfully. I shut the hood, my freaking grill flew off. Cheap plastic crap. It just fell off. I swear. It ain't one thing, it's another here lately. On top of that, the truck started up when I got there with the rollback. So obviously the computer is not completely bad. Otherwise it would. My gauge just came back on because before I didn't want it, after it died and tried to crank it back, it'd crank over fine. Sound great, would not fire off, and I had no gauges. So looks like I'll probably be chasing some wires at some point, but not today, because today I gotta go mow. I gotta mow. My other property's looking horrible, and they're gonna start doing some dirt work here real soon. So I've got to mow, and it's about knee high. We've had storms every day, so it's rough. So today we're gonna be hauling with the grocery toter. Boy, I'm so glad we're gonna be living on these back roads. Look at this. I mean, it's just hard to beat. You know, other than the roads being rough. Right up here, the little rock zoo. They got painted rocks, make them look like animals, like they got a little zoo going on. Hence the name Rock Zoo. My little man likes to make me slow down and tell him what the animals are every time we go past. It's right here in this curve. Chickens, turtles, cows, roosters, farmers, everything. And here we are, and it's looking rough. That mug is... So I need to spray out here next to the road. Everything. Everything marked for a second tank over when it gets done. Probably can't see it because of the sun. We've got little flags thrown out for the house dimensions there, not counting the front and back porches. It's nice. That's gonna be our back porch view there. Sun's gonna rise on in the front, fall in the back. Can't beat it. Well, it might be 100 degrees and 116 heat index, but looks like now I get to mow for a couple hours. That way maybe it looks halfway decent when our guy comes and do our dirt work. Hopefully here shortly I can get some progress done on some vehicles, because today and yesterday really has been, it's been pretty rough. Everything else has went wrong. Well, here we are, it continues. Something else happening. Wife's van got a sole tire leak down. Just glanced at it. She picked up a nail. Tell you, this week's been a rough one. Old dishwater. Dish soap and water in a spray bottle trick. There's my nail. And while I'm at it, I might as well just rotate our tires. Because I mean, we are taking the van on a vacation here in the next few days, so good time for it, I guess. Alright, wife's tires plugged. Went ahead and rotated them because them front tires was a little, it was time, okay? And what's the best time to do it than right before vacation, you know? So, maybe it's a good thing I needed to plug the tire, because then it realized that I needed to rotate them, whatever, you know? So, where I left off with this Firebird, I was putting the exhaust on. And it was really late that night, and I was really mad because everything else was going wrong. And, you know, the night before, I had to lift the motor up and everything so I could, change the oil pan and all that other crap. Well, dummy me left my chain on. And also, dummy me used the exhaust manifold bolt as one of the, the exhaust manifold bolt for one of the chain points. I left the chain on. Didn't think about it when I was putting the exhaust on up until I got to that side and was trying to tighten her down. I was like, why is this mug not tightening it up? So now I gotta back that flange off, and hopefully I can get that chain off there so I can officially bolt that side of the exhaust up. But and after that, I guess I'll be trying to figure out some more plugs and stuff that needs to be routed and hooked up. And maybe I can look at some hoses, you know? So, man, it's one thing after the next over here. Let's see if we can get anything done. Alright, here we are. Boy, my face is rough. But, I got the exhaust up finally. Well, my bad. I had the exhaust up, you know, the deal with the chain I told you. But I got that situated. The exhaust is mounted correctly now, you know, minus a chain on one of the bolts. And then, well, it works so much better with the right oil pan on there. Look at that. That's nice. Too bad I didn't get it right the first time, huh? I went ahead and did the O2 sensor, hooked up a couple plugs while I was under here that I could reach. I got one right up in there, O2 sensor right there. I think I did one or two over here also. Same about orientation there. Oh yeah, the O2 sensor over here is up on the manifold, so I didn't have to do it right yet. And also I tightened up the engine mount bolts right yonder. Right back there. because I had, because I didn't tighten them all the way up the other day after the whole fiasco with the old pan, just like with the chain. I was in a hurry at the end. I just made sure I got the bolts in. But tightened them up, exhausted right, bolts are right, done a few plugs while I was in there. Now I'm about to jump back up top, see if I can plug some more stuff up, get this thing a little bit closer. If I have time, I wouldn't mind going ahead and throwing the front end back on this thing. We'll see what I can get done before I gotta get ready for work, I guess. And here we are, front end back on the car. Luckily I remembered where most of that stuff went. But got all the, so much plastic on the front of this thing. All that. Lights plugged in, hooked up, all that mush ain't going nowhere. I'm so happy to get that piece on because that radiator kept going back. But hey, there still ain't no freaking room down there. But, and I'm sure I'm going to have to look back at some videos to make sure how all those hoses was routed. But, I'll see what I can do. But she's so much closer than she was. I still need to drain the gas tank, change the fuel filter, hook up a couple more things, go on the inside, hook them connectors up behind that kick panel on the passenger side, put the kick panel back up. We're getting there. We're getting there. And a lot of people that has done this before is probably going to be like, oh, I could do one of them in a day. And that's nice when you got all day to do it and you've done it before. But I never have all day to do anything. It's usually hour or two here, hour or two there. So, you know, I got 2 toddlers. I ain't got that much time. So, one of these days when Abby, here in a couple of years when Abby starts pre-K, you know, I'll have more time on my off days, but I just ain't got the time. So I got maybe 30, 45 minutes left. I'm gonna see what else I can knock out today. Then I gotta go in and get ready for work. Alright, well, that's my time for the day. I got my battery cables and all hooked up. They look like crap. Need to be messed with. Probably put a new one on there. I got a couple hoses hooked up, a couple more connections. As you can see, I got the whole front put on the car. All that mess, so that's out of the way from laying everywhere else. The shrouds go around that well, I guess you'd call them the headlight bezels. All that. Them old plastic clips was crappy, so luckily I had a pack. It had a bunch of different ones in it, and I just went ahead and put new in there. Like I said, luckily the radiator is in one spot now, not just flopping everywhere. Got the exhaust. Thankfully, got that exhaust up there right now, so hopefully I ain't gotta mess with that no more. Did the O2 sensors, a few connectors underneath, tightened up the engine mount bolts, and my timer just went off for me to go in and get ready for work, so I guess that's what I'm about to do. This is definitely it for the day, and it might be it for this video. Not exactly sure. So, but it probably is. So, with that being said, thanks for watching Naptime Builder, especially if you made it towards the end of the video, because by the looks of it, only about 4 or 5 minutes average has been getting watched out of like 30. So, either I'm making too long of videos or I'm just not interested. Probably a little both. But, oh, I'm dropping everything here. But, thanks for watching. And I really appreciate it more than I could really tell you. And, a special thanks to all those 23, I think it is, subscribers that have actually hit that red button and subscribed. I really appreciate it. Hopefully some more of y'all will end up hitting it. And like the video, it would really help. Appreciate you.